is going on, fam and friends? We're here, 7/7/21, day 919 in a row, and we're about to get into it. Just like we do every day, so subscribe, ding that bell, and I'll see you in a second.
When the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Stop hating, stop hating.
And
yeah.
I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Hey. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Wednesday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
On the road today, looking for another way.
I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you. What are we doing here? Wrong one. To amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 919 in a row of the Renaissance Man show. And we are going to get into it. Just like we do every day, so don't expect anything different. This is going to be another action-packed show for you. We're starting it off right off the bat. I got something here I have to play for you. So my new thing is this. I made a mistake, okay? And thank you, Moment of Truth, yesterday for letting me know this. I was putting out these premieres like right before... What is going on here? I was putting out these premieres right before the show. Like, oh, cool, let's put a clip out and then we'll go live so people know I'm coming and going live. But I guess it confuses everybody because Moment is like, I get a notification for your clip, but then they don't send the notification for your show. And so I can't chance YouTube screwing me over anymore. So what we're going to do is a clip during the day at about 2 or 3 o'clock every day, and then every night I'll be live. So hopefully we'll get our notification sent out and people will come out and join us. But that is a reality, is I'm still trying to figure out how YouTube treats this show. With that in mind, I found out some very exciting news today. That the former president is now currently creating a class action suit against the tech companies for the censorship that he was put through last year. And he's hoping other people will get involved. I am 1,000% on board. Whatever I got to do. I'll pick it somewhere. I'll go to DC. I don't care. I want to speak. I want to have my voice heard, finally. So if he says people get involved and have a chance to sue these companies that have screwed us out of the opportunity to be seen and heard for the last 919 days, you better believe I'll be a part of that. And this is the guy who wants to bring the world together. But I hate those people. I hate them. What they've done to this show for 919, I hate them. And I don't use that word ever. There's the only thing in the world I hate is those people. You know that? Isn't that crazy? I hate people. It's like Mark Zuckerberg, you know, the people that run these tech companies. I don't even know who they're faceless to me. It's the companies I hate because they believe a different agenda than the Renaissance Man agenda. They preach and they push and they continue to throw propaganda at us that is about their mission, and anything that threatens their mission, they completely censor. So I cannot wait to figure out how to be involved. I'll do whatever I have to, because it will be very nice to have a chance to say a few things about this. Most people wouldn't care. Nobody's ever done what I'm doing. I don't think anybody's ever gone for 2+ hours, 919 days in a row. So I think it's a proper time for me to be able to tell those people how I feel about them. And also what they've done to a show that should have been growing for the whole world to be a part of. What we're doing here on a daily, give me that woo-hoo. That's what I'm talking. You know, but we should have been continuing to affect a positive change one person at a time this last 3 years. But the problem is when you start doing a Donald Trump impression and it's good, they throw you in a hole. Of course, look, you're going to come down to the Renaissance man. Are you freaking kidding me? Melania, are you kidding? I'm there. I'm winning big league. I'm going down and talking to President Giol. Of course, he's a Giol, Nancy Pelosi. And then you've got a sleep sofa named Joe Biden. Yeah, he's there in the Oval, taking a nap right now. He's a naparoo. Oh, hey, Joe, it's former president, still president. Donald J. Trump winning big league. Yeah, no, I'm here in Mar-a-Lago. What are you doing? I'm taking a nap. Look, my Aunt Judy told me I should nap as much as possible in the Oval. She said the former guy who was here before me never napped. He was always working or playing golf. And so I'm doing the opposite. I'm taking a naparoo. Oh, look, that's good, Sleepy Poo. Look, I'm just telling you. Try to work on your foreign policy. Maybe don't give it all away to Russia or to China. I'm just saying you don't want to give it to China. If you give it to China, you're going to have a good time in China with President Giol and your son Cracker. Cracker Jacker, really. So when you do a Trumper, you get thrown in a box for 919 days in a row. So I can't wait to be a part of the class action. I'm going class action. I'm class actioning it. I'm be class action. Oh, what are you doing? Are you part of the class? You're daring right I'm part of the class. What class? What class is he a part of? The class action. That's right. I'm going to go in there and people, oh, what are you here for? Well, I just came to join the class. You're here to join the class? You freaking darn right I am. Is Mark Zuckerchooch? Is there a chance to take down Mark Zuckerchooch and the other? Yeah, I want in that class. What do I got to do? Oh, be censored? Okay. You want to just check the freaking footage. Go look, it's the 919 days. I was thinking about this. This is kind of crazy. The other day I was saying, okay, I've been live for 919. That's one thing. But the reality is every day we do silly stuff. And some of it is really, really funny and really, really good. The music, some of it's really, really good or really, really funny. Not one piece of content in 919 days has gone viral. Are you freaking kidding me? I just realized that. Not one. And it's not because the content sucks. And even if it did, 919 days in a row of content all the time, and a live show, one piece would go viral, even if it was crap. Because I've seen crap that goes viral, but it's not. And we're putting passion and love out there into the world. So I know this is great. This news today that the Trumper is going to go out there and he's going to go and sue these people. And he wants others to come and get involved, the ones that were stepped on the last year specifically. And I think we all have proof that that's been the case with this show. So I cannot wait to be involved. No one's going to know I'm involved, but whatever I got to do, I'm going to tell them, review whatever. But, I have a few things I'd like to say about that. We're not allowed to be heard right now. So this may be the one opportunity where someone listens. They may not say, who cares, whatever, but you still have an opportunity to maybe say something. And right now, these guys have been masterful about shutting people down. And I did a bit the other day that was so accurate. Look, we fact checked it. Oh, you fact checked it with your fact checkers? This whole sham that started, they start doing this. Oh, we're going to have independent fact checkers. Independent. You hired people, so they're not independent. They're your freaking. You hired them. Oh, they're independent fact checker. Are they really? What are they? Where do they lean? Oh, 1,000% liberal. They're off to the left, like they fell into the friggin' ocean. That's good. Let's get them to be the fact checkers. It's unbelievable, and nobody's fooled by it. Nobody's like, oh, that was fact checked. Everybody's like, this is freaking BS. Are you kidding me? I would get fact check about, CV19, and they'd take my whole show down on Facce because I did a DJT show. I did a Trumper show, a new episode of the Trumper. And they would take the entire episode down on Facebook, and they would put warning, potentially graphic or gruesome footage. And then it would say things like, why is this taken down? COVID-19 false information. And then I think about that, and I'm like, you know what? I got to a point where I stopped talking about it completely. I didn't even say the word CV19. That's the first time I said it in probably months. You guys would know. I never say it. I got to a point where I was like, I'm never saying that word again. So they'd start pulling down every time I did a Trumper show. I'd get it pulled off completely by Facebook, by Censorship. And then I'd realize the tie-in. The title would say, DJT Show, episode 30. Nancy Pelosi, blah, blah, blah. Or Sleep Sofa Joe, whatever. And I found every bad piece of footage on these people. And I just kind of spoke from the Trumper commentary, which was very funny, but nobody saw it because it was shadow banned. But so I can't wait, even if I can't be involved, I can't wait for the Trumper to go after them. I kept wondering while this was all going on, why isn't anybody doing anything? You're in power right now. Why aren't you going after them now? When they silenced the Cracker Jacker Biden story, and it's fake. No, it's Russia. It was Russia. Russia paid the Sun $3.5 million. Are we kidding? When they were trying to get $1.5 billion of securities and went smoke crack in New York City on some hooker. That's good though. That's good. That works. There's no conflict of interest there. Somebody used to say very funny, if that guy named Hunter, if his name was Eric or his name was Don Jr., do you know what the world would have done? Oh, there's video or there's pictures of guys crack pipes and this, that, and another thing. He's on video saying that he smoked more Parmesan cheese than anybody in history because he thought that it was crack. Then the guy who's in the Oval says that he's the most intelligent man that he's ever known. He said some weird word at the end, in his heart or something like what. I don't even know what the hell he was talking. He doesn't know what he's talking about either. But we don't go politics. I'm just talking to you right now about this because I am very excited about the fact that somebody's standing up to Censorship. Because I can't stand going to Facebook on a daily basis and seeing that 3 people saw my 4-hour show or 4 people saw my 3-hour show. It's like, are you kidding me? Every day I'm going to be Censorship that badly? Let's just check real quick because it's funny. It's actually funny now. We laugh about it. Yesterday we had 6 views. Killer show yesterday. The day before, 7 views. 6 views on freaking 4th of July. I was probably the only person who was live on 4th of July. And I did... How long did I do? 2 hours and 16 minutes, 54 seconds. They gave me 6 views on Facebook. I have 3,000 friends. 6 people saw that live performance for 3 hours when I was 2 hours and 16 minutes. Zuckerchuched. 7 views for day 915. 6 views for 914. 10? Guys, I got 10 views! I've been live for 919 days in a row on Facebook. I got 10 views. Yeah. 7 views. 2 views! 2 views! I don't know where I'm going. I got 2 views. Do you see that? Hold on, maybe you can get this to zoom in. Let me see if this works. Come on. Oh, right there. 2 views! 2 views! Look at this. 7 views. My mother liked it. Thank you, Mom. I love you, Mom. She's the only person. 10 views. 6 views. Joy rocks. Joy's always the one of the... Joy. Look, Joy's one of the 7. Every single night I'm on Facebook. Joy's one of the 7 or 2. My mom. Zuckerchuched. No, you're not censored, Mark. Why do you think you're censored? I don't know. I don't know why I think I'm censored. I can't figure out why I'm censored. But I'll tell you what. There is something that needs to be understood, okay? What you're about to hear is why they cannot defeat me. And why no matter how long it takes, we will reach the world, and we will together do something that needs to happen more than ever in history, which is come together and start doing things for each other, lifting each other up, and reminding each other why we are here. It's not to divide and conquer. It's to help each other find that uniqueness so we could all benefit from seeing it. So, without further ado, this is my new concept. Every night, I'm going to debut the song you're going to get premiered the following day. So tomorrow at 3 p.m., this song is being premiered. You have to come to the live shows to see the song that's being premiered the following day. That's the new concept. And man, this one is called Anything is Possible. Or Everything's Possible. Whatever. I'm very excited about this one. Just as excited as I was about I Believe in You. These are songs, these are moments that can change time if we allow them to. If we get them out there. And I hope you agree. Let me know what you think of this. Oh, I gotta open it up. You're telling me I'm not signed in? Like, what are we doing over here? How that yo? Hold on a minute. I'm he. I'm trying to. You can't. Alright, so guys, everything is possible. Oh, you guys working that way. I think I could just leave it this way. Hold on a minute. Ready? Yeah, here we go. Everything is possible. And suddenly the rain starts pouring down. It's covering me from head to toe, and I can feel my soul start to quiver. The pensive man will always find a way, going to look from all angles and going to find a sliver of hope. Yeah, watching with your jaw on the ground. They do it, I couldn't figure it out. That seems impossible. I told you before, that's not the word, no. It's apostrophe missing there. I'm possible. I'm possible. When you walk across the street and wondering where you got to be in 15 minutes, but you keep going cause your heart tells you got something desiring and you got to make it there, and you won't stop and get your share. Get it? Like a clock, not sleeping anymore. No, I got to keep on going. You got to keep on going. You got to keep on going into the night, into the day, into the face of darkness, hey. Anything is possible. Don't listen to the noise, no. Anything is possible. If you put your head down and go. If you put your head down and go. People keep saying you don't got what it takes. You got to show them that you're earthquake. Yeah, you're gonna make that work. Yeah, you got to get up, give it your all. Nothing gonna stop you if you gonna give it everything you got. If you give it all you got. Possible, yeah. Nothing's impossible, no, not anything is possible. Nothing's impossible, no, anything is possible. Nothing is impossible, no, anything is possible. You got to give up and go, you got to give it your all. You got what it takes, no. You got to keep on, not to reject. You got to stop it, no. Nothing get in your way. Yeah, you just got to show. No matter what they say, got to go. And you got to go. Everything's possible. Yeah. Oh, say everything's possible. Oh, yeah. Everything's possible. Oh, yeah, everything's possible. Oh, yeah, everything's possible. Oh, yeah, yeah, I said everything's possible. possible.
Put your head down, go, you got it, so put your head down, go, nothing gonna stop you, no. Cause everything's possible. Yeah, I say everything's possible. In a dark world, gonna be light, gonna shine bright, gonna take down that sunlight. I'm gonna bring the sunlight. Yeah, we're gonna be so bright. Yeah, nothing gonna stop me now, cause everything's possible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause everything is possible. Yeah, everything's possible. Everything is possible.
Oh, yeah. Realization. So, tomorrow, 3 p.m., we're going to be debuting that. Dropping it for the world. Everything's possible. Pat Riot, how are you, my friend? Oh, my goodness, guys. Oh, I will, Trish. Thank you, Raven. Thank you so much, guys. If you did not have a chance to see the song I released today, you're going to have a chance to hear it right now. And if you did hear it, you're going to want to hear it again because it's one of the best songs in history that I've written. I like all the songs I write, but this one, there's something polished about this one. Just like that one. That one's kind of cool too, where everything's possible. But this one right here has like a weird... I was trying to think about this earlier. It's almost like a homily, you know, and not really, like, you know, like if you went to a church and you opened up the song book, do you know there's a lot of Bob Dylan stuff in there? They use a lot of Bob Dylan's songbook, like in church music. And I started thinking to myself that I don't like call myself any specific style of music, but if there was ever a Christian rock song that I wrote, this is it right here. And it's, if you know anybody who's feeling down on themselves, share it with them.
believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Don't expect any help from those you pass on the road. Cause everyone's got their own things going on. So keep moving on. Oh, you'll find your strength deep inside you. And when you're faced with a challenge, it's up to you if you want to step up and destroy. I believe in you. I believe in you. You've got the strength, you've got the strength of a lion. Once you find it, and you broadcast it to the world, and share some piece of your soul. It goes against the grain, goes against what they're saying. But you know I'm right, so let's go. Let's go form up a huge crowd in the middle of the field, and we'll smile into the stars. It's clear as can be, we can see all across the galaxy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, this moment we got goes by like quicksand, and we're slipping down, slipping down. Can't hold myself up. Gravity's got me now. There's no getting out. But I'll keep trying. I'll keep clawing. and keep kicking my feet, and I won't go down, no. I'm gonna find a way out, yo. I won't let go, I won't fall down low. No, 'cause we've got work to do right here. Right here, right now, right now. So, will you join me? Oh, in the promised land. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. No matter how bad it gets, you got what it takes to keep on going and take on all that task. I know you can do it. Yeah, I know you got it in you. Oh, yes, I believe in you. I believe in you. 'Cause I promise you one thing. When you live in the light, you're gonna feel lighter. When you give, you got nothing holding you down. Nothing holding your soul to the ground. It's our time now. It's our time. If we don't step up, we just fade away, just disappear like that sand on the ground. So take this moment right here. Have no fear, but just give it your all. Give it your all, and your all is good enough for me. Should be good enough for you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. You know. Yeah. I
like I believe.
Oh, man. Boom. I love that. Pamela said boom. Guys, that's right there. Rise Up and Fight. We're watching that right now. That is on album 7 coming out in 2.5 weeks. That one we just heard is, this one is the first one.
You don't customize your car
I think we have enough to
mutual,
do the
so
album
you only pay
7
for what
right
you
now.
need.
So when I
7th.
remember Bob Marley, there's a famous photo of Bob Marley, and he's got a string missing. And I was always like, how the freak is he playing? Like, songs without the string, the string he needs, you know? And I don't know, you work with what you got, I guess. So right now I'm short a string, and the idea would be, can we play a song with one less string and see if it still sounds okay?
One less string on the guitar tonight, 'cause it's a vibration through me and you. And people don't know they're getting until they open their eyes and they start to see the world's against you and me, not on the surface, but behind the scenes they're trying to bury you and me under a line. Their agenda's not good for you or for me, so fight back. Time to fight back. Time to fight back, to get up and go, to push against the tide. Don't get derailed. Their power is strong, but you're stronger if you dig deep down and you let it come to you. Nothing can stop what you got inside. If you just connect to it, I swear they will run in fear. They will run and hide. They don't want what you can do. It's going to terrify them. So they hope if they bully you before you find it, that you'll fold, you'll give in, and you'll give away your precious time. Don't give in, don't give up this time. We only get this moment, and if we squander it, then you'll do nothing but regret. So I got to fight back now, before it's too late. Yeah, it's time to fight back. Oh, while we can, before it all ends, we've got to fight back. Fight back against the storm. I'll lead the way if I've got to. 'Cause nothing's gonna stop us, no. 9-13 in a row. We're just getting going, me and you. No, I'm not gonna stop. No, I'm not gonna, just gonna pour the gas on it. Yeah.
yeah, that's the Independence Day drop. And for good measure, this is the song that came right before what you just heard. Oh, that's a cool drum. I have to do that with the beat seat. Get a beat seat commercial going like that. Nope, I went too far. Alright, check this out. This is called Don't Breathe. I wrote this right before the fight song. We don't always know if we're going to create something that is good enough to go on the album. But we come out here every day to create something. So.
Try to find my way back to the street. But every door I take leads me back to this room. Don't look for them as they wander by. Don't make eye contact with the light, 'cause it will drag you in, beam you into the light. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. You can breathe, though. You can breathe it through your body. Hold it long as you can. If you exhale, they're going to find you. And we don't want that, no. No telling what they're gonna do. Going to probe you. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Love. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. It's been a busy week. I got the Nitro. Was another one we did. I forgot about that. That might go on the album too. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Pamela, thank you so much. Jacqueline, thank you so much. Yeah, we got to figure out how to get these songs to go viral, especially the I Believe in You song. I think that song, the whole world should be listening to that song. Everybody has moments. In every single day we have moments where we can use that I believe in you, you know? And so I feel like that's going to be my go-to. And I usually have go-tos, like I'll drive and I'm in the middle of editing stuff, but if I need to listen to something, I'll pop on, something that I really, really dig on. Mandate This is very much a go-to. But, these days I'll pop anything on. Some days I'm like, wait, what's that song I wrote? I don't even know, guys. I don't even know what I call them. I don't even know. Like, I'll be like, oh my goodness, I heard the riff to the song, and I'm like, what song was that? They're my songs, guys. I have no freaking idea. I realize this, like, if I go out and play, like, do a tour, I'm going to just be writing songs live. Because all of these songs, I don't even know what I played. Now, granted, if I was going to go on tour, I'd probably go and I'd review each song, and I'd go and watch the video, and I would listen in and really figure out what I played, and I would just write it down, and I'd have songs. But right now, in my mind, I'm like, no, I'm going to write another one tomorrow. So I don't look back and be like, okay, I'm going to take the pen out and write down the lyrics I came up with, and I'm going to take their music and figure out it was G, A, B minor. I'm just like, wow, I drive and I listen. I'm like, I can't believe that moment took place. And then it's there forever. So when I go and play live, I was thinking about this. I got about 120 songs I can go to. I wrote them. I can play for you right now. They've been written in time. I wrote them 20 years ago. They're beautiful. They're for this time as well. I'll play one occasionally for you, like The Truth. My song, The Truth, and it's only called The Truth because I brought it in to play for my bass player, and he goes, that's the truth. Because the hook, you guys have heard the hook before. It's fire. It goes. You guys know this? Until you wake again, wearing thin through your skin, win, lose, or draw. Some keeping score down here or up there. It doesn't matter till your dying day. So why you got to give it to people the way you want it back? Give it to people the way you want it back. Need it back, give it back, yeah. Never have it all. It's hard enough keeping what you've made a choice. Now you got to live for what you want. Oh yeah, till you wake again, wearing thin through your skin. Win, lose, or draw. There's someone keeping score down doesn't matter till your dying day. That's why you got to give it to people the way you want it, babe. Yeah. You give it to people the way you want it, babe. Yeah. Till you wake again, wearing thin through your skin. Windows all draw, soon keeping score. Down here or there, yeah. It doesn't matter till your dying day. That's why you got to give it to people the way you want it back. Need it back, give it back. So that's the tune. It's a fire tune. But I haven't released it because we're just releasing live improvisations right now. But that song I should release. That song is awesome. Luck Be a Lady Tonight. That's a really cool tune. I don't remember all the lyrics off the top of my head. But that one we should hear. Verte, my friend. How are you? Good. It's good to see you, pal. Verte, my buddy. Patience, how are you? Okay, so I gotta play you guys something else here real quick because, like I said, we are in the process of getting ready for album 7 of the year, which is completely ridiculous, but it's happening. Sunday Night was on the last album. Okay, so that was the end of the last album. Don't Cross My Yard. Sunday Night. Gosh almighty. We're just on to some craziness here. Summer Serenade, I didn't release. Or maybe I did. Masked Up. Woo! You guys know all about the mic. So have you guys heard about Markgellan? Look, not sure if you understand. I just want to go over something real quick so you guys understand what's going down. Verte needs to understand this too because of the Schumann. Verte, guys, if you need your Schumann resonance information, go over, subscribe to Verte. Verte gives you all the knowledge and the information on the Schumann. And let me just share something with you real quick because we're here. Hold on, are we live? Can we get this thing going over here? Like, what are we doing?
Unprotected machines like this one are ripe for random phishing attacks. Just like the fake email I'm about to send young Russell.
Oh my goodness, don't send it to Russell! Okay, where are we today? Are we still in the... we can't be in the... We can't be in Middle Earth again? Gosh almighty, you gotta be in Middle Earth. Like, what are we doing here in Middle Earth? I don't want to be in the Middle Earth section for this. Ooh, what about the Game of Thrones? Let's see what this looks like. How are we looking? Give me some Game of Thrones action over here. Ooh, it's snowing. Oh, I got something for this one, I guess. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, are we live? I don't think we're live. Is anybody there? Bueller calling the Ferris Bueller. Guys, wow. Check it out. Check. Oh, okay, take it down a level there, buddy. What are you doing? Putting me in the red. I'm here trying to do a show with FutureMark'd. It's back to the FutureMark'd. Look, I just wanted to quickly stop by, share a couple things you may or may not know about the future. Also about the past, in case you don't have a history book, encyclopedia, or Google. Like you may be like that guy who's like, I'm not buying a cell phone. Like, I know a few of you. You're just like, I'm gonna buck the system. Okay, bud. What happens? You're out there, ran out of gas. How'd you do without that cell phone? What'd you do? Jump on the hood of your car and yell? That was the old way. You're going old way. All right, look, that's you. Okay, but most people get a cell phone doing a little Google. FutureMark'd. Anyway, just wanted to tell you a couple things. Yesterday we explored something and you needed to kind of get a little bit more of a global scope on what happened. When I say global, it's a pun. You see, back in the day, I was Markgellan. They changed my name. You know, somebody there hearing, like they're there taking down history, right? There's a guy who's like, okay, tell me what happened. Who was the one who traveled around the world? They're like, oh, Markgellan. They go, oh, Magellan. They wrote down Magellan. The guy said Markgellan. He just had a little bit of an accent. And they misheard him. History. For history, I've been known as Magellan. I can't stand that because I was really good at Markgellan. I did some great things. Travel the globe. I was doing a world tour. Way before LL Cool J. All right? And you changed my name to Magellan? I mean, how dare you do that? The other one that really bothered me, how could you call me Marco Polo? Oh, what are we doing? That wasn't it at all. I was Mark O'Polo. I was from Ireland. I was an Irish guy, came by pretending I was from Ireland. Mark O'Polo. And they're like, they should Marco? No, it wasn't Marco. Mark O'Polo. History changed forever. Oh yeah, Marco Polo did this. No, I did it. FutureMark'd O'Polo. And then also, again, just so you know, Markgellan. I went back. They're like, somebody's got to go over this. You fall off the edge when you go over there. It's a flat earth. When you go over there to the edge, you fall over the edge. I showed up. I'm like, I got this, Queen Elizabeth. Give me the friggin' boat. I went on there, rocket boosters underneath. Shoo. I went right to the edge. They're like, oh my goodness, Markgellan. They called me Markgellan then. All of a sudden, time for history. Let me write down what's going on. Oh, so who was that guy who went around the globe? Markgellan. Oh, Magellan? Markgellan. That's a mistake that will never be rectified until 2214. In 2214, the truth comes out. Markgellan, because time travel becomes like the main mode of transportation for, people that are able to do it, that learn. There's a way. It's a method. Your mind has to be strong enough as well. But look, that's also there's a chosen group of people that are time travelers. And those people start to uncover the truth. They all go back as well. You'd be like, oh, really? Hold on, Genghis Khan? That was Gary. You don't know Gary? Gary, this guy, he's a terrible guy. This guy, Gary, played Genghis Khan. He went back in time. He's like, I'm gone. They're like, oh, Genghis? He said Gary. I just can't figure it out, though. Like, I'm here, 2769, come back. I'm now here in the middle of the wilderness. This is the year 2517. And in this timeline, what's interesting about this timeline, first of all, hold on, yeah. What's interesting about this timeline is we have snow all the time, yeah. This is nuclear winter. So basically what happened is there was a nuclear war in 2517, and they had all this crazy. I'm safe though. You guys don't realize it. Right now, I'm sitting in front of a huge window. I'm in my apartment. I get an apartment here in 2570. And when I come back here, sometimes I sit here and I look at the death behind me. It's a sad day here, 2570. Because they did this, like, nuclear winter. Like, oh, that's snow. No, that's ash. That's, radioactive ash that's falling down to the earth. Yeah. But I'm safe. I'm inside my enclosed space, my pod. I'm in a pod, really. But it's all glass on the back end. Like, I got neighbors on both sides. I don't want them looking into my pod. So I ordered the 180-degree panoramic pod, the one where you still have privacy on the periphery. But when you're dealing with the back, I got a full view. Like, even when I look up, I can see right up to the sky when there was a sky. Now it's just black darkness because of the nuclear winter thing. But look, that's what's going on here. That's why I come back here to remind you guys in 25 seconds that you're going to have an issue. You better get it together. I know, you're going to really fall asleep tonight and you're going to be freaked out, right? I don't know what to do. How am I going to handle that in 25 seconds? I know. Look, I talked to you about future events. Things that will immediately affect your 19th, offspring. No, what about my kids? You're good. I'm not getting into the next 2 years. I refuse to get into the next 2 years. It's not like interesting. Nobody cares to hear about the next 2 years. Oh, can you tell us about what's going to happen tomorrow? That's not interesting. I know you guys want to hear what happens in the year 2517. Oh, look, nuclear winter. So, look, I just want to say before we call it a day, Markgellan, Mark Apollo, also Marcus Aurelius, that was me too. People are like, Marcus Aurelius, he was the greatest. Excuse me, my name was Mark is Real Time Traveler, and they changed it to Mark is Aurelius. Instead of Mark is a Real Time Traveler, they got rid of the Time Traveler thing and put Aurelius. I don't even know what they did that for. Marcus Aurelius, Mark is a Real Time Traveler. So I was Marcus Aurelius as well. You guys, you have to understand. I fixed a lot of things in your timeline in the past. Saved the day. Yeah. The biggest one, though, I'd have to say I'm pretty proud of is the time that I was Markgellan and I just took over. I did a world tour. LL Cool J style. Look, you don't want to get LL Cool J style? Heels were tall, bikini was small. She said she liked the ocean. We went to the beach. She baked a peach. She gave me a peach and broke out the suntan lotion. I said, we're going back to Cali. Oh, this is Cali, by the way. Yeah, this is nuclear winter, Cali. Going back to nuclear winter, Cali. So you know the nuclear winter, Cali. That's the song in 2517. It's number 1 on the charts right now. I'm going back to nuclear winter, Cali. I said, I'm going back to nuclear winter, Cali. Heels were tall, bikini was small because of the radioactivity. She said she liked the ocean. We went to the beach and saw fish dead all over the place. She gave me a peach and broke out the suntan lotion, to which point we laughed because there's no sun anymore. Nuclear winter. So you could be there and do whatever. You know, I mean, like, what is going on over there? At the end of it, you have to understand. FutureMark'd. You got FutureMark'd just now. Look, I'm going to just share one thing, maybe two, and then we're getting the hell out of here. So if you have any questions, did anybody know what's going on? Did you guys see the previews for that movie, Future War? Done. I actually they consulted me. They consulted me on the film. They're like, can you tell us exactly what happens? I said, yeah, this, that, and another thing. And all of a sudden, I'm consulting. I got a consultancy fee. FutureMark'd. Even in the past, I find a way to just kind of do something pretty crazy and cool. The other one, I don't know if you realize, this is one that most people would be like, oh, really? Nobody understands this one. This one I'm really upset about. I was in Italy, okay? And these people continue to mess with my name. I'm there, hired. They're like, can you go up and paint it? Paint the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. I'm like, look, I'm working on this sculpture right now. Give me a few minutes. Couple days later, I get up there, build a couple scaffolds. I'm up there. I paint the Sistine Chapel. They're like, oh, this is the most beautiful thing ever. Oh, Markaelangelo, you're amazing. They changed the freaking thing to Michelangelo. I was Markaelangelo. Future Markaelangelo. I went back there, painted Sistine Chapel. I'm in there doing enough. I went and made the David. I made the David. Markaelangelo. And they're like, no, it's Michelangelo. I can't believe they stole that one from me too. Again, these Italians, the Italians are who was about to do the Sistine Chapel? Oh, the Michelangelo. Oh, Michelangelo? She said Markaelangelo. You didn't hear him? This language barrier thing. You're writing down history, right? You're going to share history. This guy's going to write it down, and you can't speak a little clearer? He's like, oh, who did that? Is it that? Who's the who did that? Is it the Sistine Chapel? The David? Who's it to do the beautiful artwork? Oh, the Michelangelo. Michelangelo? I've had it up to here. I've had it up to here. You're going to continue to take away all the feats, all my accomplishments. Mark is a real time traveler. Mark IsAuerelias. Mark Apollo. Hey, oi, hi guys, look, I'm here. I'm going, good evening. I had a better Irish accent back then. Here down in whatever it was good at the time. I'm talking about thousands of years ago. You can't give me a hard time. It's been a while. Like I skipped through time and this. I was living around. And actually, I mean, realistically, I guess if you think about it, when I was Marco Polo, like I guess 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, because I'm all over the place. You're like, oh, that was 3,000. No, dude, I went back there 3 years ago, and I was Marco Polo back then. But people called me, again, Marco. No, I wasn't Marco. They were calling me Mark. And they asked me about my family crest always. Oh, did you have, like, was it a Gaelic crest? Like, what was, and then now you call me Marco Polo? No. That I just can't figure out, you know? And then, of course, they're going to hit me in the gut and take it all away 2 times. Markaelangelo and Markgellan. I was there both times. Look, FutureMark'd, need you to go back, do the world tour. It's Markgellan. Don't forget though, we need you to paint that Sistine Chapel. No one else is gonna get it done. What do you expect? You're the only Markaelangelo. There is no other Markaelangelo. They're gonna go and create someone named Markaelangelo, but it's you. You gotta go back there. I was Markaelangelo 6 years ago. So I mean, like, that wasn't that long ago either. You know, God, where is my brush? Oh, they show me in the chapel. I went in the chapel, I paint the freaking Sistine Chapel. I was killing it. And then they take away my name, take away my title, take away my accomplishments, and give it to a guy named Markaelangelo? I don't understand this. My biggest one that I'm probably pissed off about above that one, though, is when I mean, seriously, you hear what we're writing. You hear what we're writing, right? And they come and take away some of my favorite pieces of all time. Markzart? Yeah, I was Markzart. They come and call me, what? Mozart? No. Hello, I was Markzart. Yeah, I'm there. I'm I was Markzart. And they are just like, we're going to change it to Amadeus Mozart. No, I was Amadeus Mozart. And they're going to come over and take it away from me. FutureMark'd. And then they just come back and they're like, you know what, let's just go with Mozart. I mean, I gotta admit, it sounds good, but you can't take away Markzart. You can't say, you know what, we're gonna steal all of your work, Markzart. We're giving it to Mozart. Hold on a minute. I did it. Number 5, Minstrel on the, that was all me. You're gonna give it over to Mozart? We took it away from Markzart, gave it to Mozart. I don't understand this anymore. What is going on here? Every time I do something, and it's just like, really, for the history books, let's change the name. I think it's because of the FutureMark'd thing. Like, you can't tie it all in. Like, if you know, imagine if throughout history they're like, it's future Marco Polo, it's future Marcus Aurelius. No, Marcus is a real time traveler. You know, they took off the time traveler and put Aurelius or something, or Auris. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me anymore. Right? I mean, seriously, Markgellan, like, what are we doing here? Markzart? It's definitely something we have to figure out, you know? Like, why are they doing this to me over and over? Stealing my history. Giving it away, really. They're giving away my history to everybody. Oh, let's give it to Mozart. Let's give it to Markaelangelo. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Holy freaking cow. Markzart? It's crazy, the stuff that happens on this show, huh? Markzart. I thought Markgellan was like awesome. Markaelangelo? That's even better than Markzart. But now we have to find a Sistine Chapel so I can go in there as Markaelangelo. I bet that the Sistine Chapel is the beautiful work is Markaelangelo. Michelangelo? No, not Michelangelo. Markaelangelo. How dare you take away my work? You're going to sign it as Michelangelo? No. No. Come on. Where's the original before you paint it over and put Michelangelo? Markaelangelo. It's on all of them. You got to scrape off that first layer because there's a layer on top of my layer. And you will see Markaelangelo on every single painting. Yeah. The sculptures they filled in, and then he scraped in Michelangelo afterwards. The thieving liar. Yeah. They were like, oh, we got to stick with the story now. They totally stole it from me. And now, yeah, there's no more Markaelangelo. Yeah, there's no more Markzart. If you go look at the original music, you know, the tablature that I wrote, Amadeus Markzart. I wrote it. It's all been changed. Last name's been whited out. There's a freaking whiteout. Nobody looks at me like, oh, the whiteout looks suspicious. They use some sort of, you know, 1700s, 1600s. And then they take that whiteout and they take up Markzart and they write in Mozart. And everybody's fooled by this? What is going on? Are you guys really serious out there? You're fooled by that? Oh, it's Mozart. Look at the paper, okay? 2 different colors. Well, Amadeus looks good. Why is this section over here like a different shade of white? And then all of a sudden you see Mozart over it. Scrape it off. Just grab yourself a little file. You know the file to open up mail? They used to use those before email. When you have mail, you're like, open up there. No. You don't do that anymore, right? I got it on my skip. Skip. But that's what happened. Amadeus Markzart. And they come and steal it and they do a little whiteout on my name. I don't even understand it now. And now I'm sitting here and I have to try to I'm going to court next week. I'm going to court against the Trademark Commission. I'm going in there against the copyright. This is infringement on my rights as the songwriter. Yeah, ASCAP. They're getting ASCAP'd. I called ASCAP. I'm like, look, this was my song. I wrote it in like hundreds of years ago. Oh, really? What was your name? Amadeus Markzart. Wait, hold on a minute. You mean Amadeus Mozart? No, they stole it from me and they made it up and gave it to that guy. The guy couldn't even see. He was blind. I wrote it all. Markzart. And they're just going to pretend now. And don't even get me started about Markaelangelo. Don't give me the Sistine Chapel. I complete it, and then you change the name. Michelangelo did it. Unbelievable. What are we doing here? I think I'm a little out of my mind, huh? Markaelangelo. I think my chat stopped working over here. I'm looking out of here, see there. Wolfie, so just so Wolf Light understands, this is not snow, unfortunately. This is the kind of the after effects of the nuclear winter. Yeah, 2517. We're here. Nuclear war. This is modern day California. They didn't listen to me. Oh, we can do it. Everybody does it like the same way. I found out about the future. What did you do about it? Nothing. I went and I just continued to do this. I thought I could beat this future. What, you thought you could change the future? You thought you could do different than what happens in the future by doing something different now? Like you're like, I'm going to buck the system again. You with the bucking the system. No, you did exactly what the future knew you were going to do. So maybe what you should do is not do what your intuition tells you to do when you find out the future is a certain way, okay? And then maybe you'll change the future. But the future is based on you doing the things you normally do. So I hope that helps you. Anyway, I am going to call this a FutureMark'd episode. But this is another, like, what are we talking about here, right? I mean, like, seriously, Mark is a real-time traveler. IsAuerelias. I can't believe all the people I've been in the past, and nobody freaking knew about it. You know? Like, that I don't understand. That I can't figure out, but maybe you guys can shed some light on it, like, how they would do this to me. take away all my accomplishments as a time traveler. I saved the world like many times, you know? And they're just like, we'll give it to Mozart, we'll give it to Markaelangelo. It really is kind of messed up, right? I mean, seriously. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, guys. Any questions that FutureMark'd can answer for you before he gets going? Oh, Amber, how are you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the notifications don't ever seem to work. I'm wondering if there is a question here that I can answer. I would say that this was a good just vamp today as FutureMark'd. And I would tell you one thing specifically. If you are here today, then you've done something right. So don't forget to show up again for the next Back to the FutureMark'd. I'm going back to 2769 away from this friggin' nuclear winter here. Like, I don't need to go outside of my pod. Like, the bear. You don't even want to see the bear out in California now because that's all that's out there is bear. And they're like spotted. It's weird. Like the hair is coming all off because of the radioactive nuclear winter. But look, I'm just telling you one thing. Don't wake up in 24/17. You're gonna want to sleep through that one, okay? Or give me a ring before. Give me a ring before, and I'll let you stay at the pod. Okay? I got a 180. I got a 180 behind me. I got a 180 degree view. And you can see those bears as they lose their hair. It starts just like alopecia style, coming all over the place. But remember, this is a daily Futurecast. So don't miss it on FutureMark'd. Also known as Markgellan, Markzart, Markaelangelo, Mark Opolo, and IsAuerelias, but really Mark is a real time traveler is what it was. They just, I don't even know how they got rid of the time traveler. It's weird. That one made no sense whatsoever. Boo! But anyway, I don't even want to tell you about any of the other people I've been in the past because you'll be like, that is too much for me. Your minds will be blown. Marxists? Don't even get me into Marxists. Like, that's the worst. You know, when I parted the sea, no. Marxists, like, Moses? No. What? You gave it to Moses? We're not going there. No. Part of the Red Sea. 40 years. And then they're like, Do you know what it was like going up to the top of Mount Sinai, getting those, dropping them the first time, and getting those again, and being like, look, you guys need to do this. Marxists. And then they're like, we're going to change it to Moses. You gave my 40 years of tribulation, parting the Red Seas, to Moses? It was Marxist. IsAuerelias. Mark is a real time traveler. I mean, you guys see what happens, right? Why they keep doing this to me? Like when you create music, Amadeus, Markzart, ripping it away and giving it to Mozart. Mozart. I can't stand that guy. That guy had no talent. He was there. He couldn't even play chopsticks. He couldn't play chopsticks. Give it to Mozart. It was like build. They were like, oh, look, he can't see. Or he can't hear. What? He can't see or hear? How do you think that happened? Markzart. Look, it's easy when you get the content from Markzart and you just white out my name and throw Mozart on there. It looks close enough. Markzart, Mozart. They just had to get rid of the ARK and put an O. It's what they did. So go and check. You got Google, most of you, except for that one guy, the one who's like, I'm going to buck the system and not get a cell phone. You got to get one and check that out. This is real stuff going on right now. I love Mozart. Thank you. Thank you very much. But it's Markzart. Do you know how many times I have to thank people for playing my music? Oh, you're listening to another one of my symphonies. This is number 5. I don't know the names of my titles. at this point because I got very upset after they stole them from me. I decided not to ever listen to them again. Number 13, you don't ever want to do a number 13. And I did. And they stole it from me. Markzart. They didn't have the Library of Congress back then, where I could be like, look, I am trademarking and copywriting number 13. Amadeus Markzart. They just gave it to Mozart after I went back into the future. I'm like, good, you guys are good, I'm out of here. Oh, where did future Markzart go? We got to figure this out. Let's just take all of his compositions, give them to Mozart. Yeah, but Mozart can't see or hear. It doesn't matter. Just put it in front of him and just play the recording. Recording, they don't have recordings. Remember when FutureMark'd gave us the recording, the ability to throw in like an MP3 player in there into the piano, speakers in there, just play it, have Mozart sit there and just pretend he's playing. We took the hammers out. Remember, you can't even make any noise when he plays it. Just do that and people will think it's really him playing. Markzarted. You got Markzarted. You thought that you were good to go. And then all of a sudden, you got Markzarted. Oh no, look at how beautiful Markzart plays, or Mozart plays. No, it was Markzart who played it, and they played it back on repeat. Pushed a button. I gave him an MP3 player, FutureMark'd. But it was the 16, 17, I gave them the technology. I gave them like a bag of AAA batteries. And they were able to just do it, you know. Oh, there's the performance tonight. Just make sure you set up the backup. I gave them 2. So when one goes down, they could just push play on the other. Look, you can't. I gotta blame myself in a way, you know, because I shouldn't have given them that MP3 player. If I did, they wouldn't have been ingenious enough to remember. They could say, look, we have the MP3 player. We got a guy who looks like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he can't see, he can't hear, and he likes to play the piano, has a tough time playing chopsticks. Take out the hammers. Dun, 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 dun. He's like, ah! You guys thought it was him. Amadeus. Markzart. Don't give that away. Don't let anybody know. We're still keeping that secret though. Like, I'm only letting you know because we're here at Renaissance Man. This is a FutureMark'd episode. Just letting you know this is a FutureCast. I can't give you FutureCast and you go and blare it out to the world. Oh, FutureMark'd was actually. Don't let anybody know. Okay, this is just between you and me. Like, seriously, don't tell anybody. Tell it for this isn't live, right? This is just a closed, captioned broadcast to just our subscribers and family members, right? I know that your parents are watching because they're hoping that you don't change the background again and that I throw something at you. But can you explain, like, how many people are watching this right now? There could be up to 5 million people? What does the could be mean? Oh, okay, so we're good. Yeah, Telefriffin was saying that it could be up to 5 million people if you were allowed to be seen by the world, but you're shadow banned. He says, so there's probably like 4 people watching it. So we're good. Don't worry about it. Just keep it to yourself. Markzart, Markaelangelo. You can't do better than that. I mean, what else could you do? What else? Anything? I don't think so. I think I've thought of it all. And if I think of anybody else, you better be sure I'll bring it to the freaking surface. Until next time, it's back to the FutureMark'd. By Menon. The old by Menon routine. So we're in the middle of a music episode, and then I go into FutureMark'd as Markgellan, Markzart. That was insane. I gotta download that now. Holy freaking cow. Sage, how crazy was that? I mean, what the heck? I'm out of my mind. I love it though. So, I'm going to share something with you guys that I'm really excited about too, because I almost erased this. It's ridiculous. I almost erased this right here. But I had... Let's see if that gets through to you guys. There's something wrong with my chat, I think. Oops, why is this doing this? I had a piece of content on my phone that I downloaded maybe 2 weeks ago. And I didn't do anything with it. I left it on my phone because we've been writing so much, I've been kind of dropping the other stuff. And all of a sudden, I'm making room for one of those FutureMark'd episodes. And because I've got like 4 of them now, this is going to be number 5, I think, that I haven't been able to drop for you guys. So it's, again, I got to figure out how to find time for that. And I don't have the time for that. But I got all these FutureMark'd things going on. And I'm making room. So I find this one piece, it's like this 13-minute song. And I'm like, okay, I'm erasing this. And as I push erase, I'm like, you know what? I got to check that out and make sure it's not anything I haven't dropped yet. Like it sounded at the beginning, I'm like, I may have dropped that, maybe not. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't even listen to it. I was like, I think this has already been used. Let me throw it. I went into the erased section of the phone. I found it and I pulled it out. I'd already erased about 15 things. I took that out of it. Erased everything from the phone, so it was saved in that moment. I went back into the phone and I saw it and I brought it into my editing software, and then this happened. And now I'm just so thankful that I didn't push, erase all, because this song I never would have gone back to find. We're just writing so much, I won't go back anymore. So if you guys find something I've never dropped, let me know and I will drop it for you. There is a ton, but we can't go backward. I can't go backwards. I don't have the time. I don't even have the time to edit the stuff I have on my phone for you. So, if there's ever an opportunity to do that in the future, I'll have it all out for you. But right now I'm doing as much as I can, which is going to be a piece of content a day. And we're creating roughly 3 to 4 pieces of content a day. So I'm just not sure how to, I'm going to have like 40 or 50 pieces of content on my phone that I can't, I just won't have the time. But we'll do what we can. We do what we can in life. This song, I'm thankful I didn't erase it. Enjoy. I hope. Hope you enjoy it. This is called... Why isn't that working? This is called No One Hears Me. Oh. Hold on a minute. Let me go backwards.
In the shade, the fruit grows against the odds. You're supposed to get sun most of the day. Everyone says you're going to wither and die, but you keep on growing. Stronger day by day. Sometimes we feel lucky, and sometimes we're against it all. Take a picture, write down your words in a book, make a movie, and catalog your moment. But you're limited on time. You are limited on time. Strings attached
and everybody's holding back, and nobody wants to let it all out. But we all must find a way to get along now before it's all over. Before it's all gone.
So escape your dark past,
Leave it all behind and dig down, dig deep within yourself. I know you got it, because this world is trying to hold you and me down. I see it all around me. I see it in their faces. I see it I hear it in the I see it in their eyes. Can't get it past me, no. Can't get it past you either, no. They think we're so dumb, or we're sitting there in a box trying to figure our way out. I'm talking about the light that's growing right here. There's a light growing. It's getting brighter each day, and soon enough the world can join and pray in a new way, and not about anything but the truth of it all. We're running out of time before it all falls down. Go and tell someone you know. Say the things. Let them know that we've been here sending love and light to them. Whether they know it or not, they've been getting it. Day, night, no, 7 in a row. Getting down every night, gotta flow. No, you can't stop the light, no. Writing songs every day, where the moment takes me. And I'm not gonna stop, no, I'm just gonna let it grow. Gonna let it fester inside my mind. Gonna dig deeper this time. You don't know what you gotta say till you start saying it. Gonna clown you, yeah. Gonna take you down when the time is right, 'cause you know we won't go down without a fight. We won't go down without a fight. Take a ride down the street one day. You see the world around me changing so rapidly. And that's the lies of the insecurities of a selfish world.
Sleep tight tonight. Waiting alone in the dark room. Where's the light? Switch on the walls. I've been feeling wrong for hours, but I can't find it anyway. Is there a string hanging down from the ceiling somewhere so I can see your face again? I'm sure it's beautiful, but I can't see a thing at night in the dark room. No, there's no windows in here. I don't know how long it's been since I've been in here, and I'm hoping someone gets here soon because I'm losing my mind. And I'm screaming all the time, no one hears me. It's a crazy existence right now. You can't say a thing 'cause no one hears you anyway. They're walking by. People walk by. Some people see what's going on and don't care. Some others don't know what's going on. They got their heads in the grass and they can't see the thing. No, the world's spinning around and they're just sitting there, twiddling their thumbs. What a tune. And that was, again, saved by the Bell. I almost tossed that piece. That was almost like gone forever. And then we're going to be like, and you're like, that's terrible that you lost that piece of content. Be like, I never heard it. And you remember.
We wrote another one tonight. So, but I am glad that we found that one, brought it to life. And I have a few more like that I got to now work on after that's out tomorrow. So guys, remember, tomorrow, I'm going to give you the link right now for this. The premiere is at 3 o'clock. Well, let me just check and see if that's the proper time for a Thursday. Sometimes it's 2 o'clock. I'd prefer to put it on. Maybe I should keep it at 3. Let's see. It will tell me what time of day you guys are. Most of you guys are available. This is a Wages suggestion. He's like, put it on when people are mostly on. Like, just go and check. And this says that at 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So, I'm going to put it on for 12:30 tomorrow. Okay? Or maybe I should put it on for right at 12. We're doing it right at 12. All right, guys, hold on. While you're on, we're going to do this. We are going to do this right now. 1 p.m. tomorrow. No, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Here we go. Right on the dot. Setting it as a premiere. And it's a rapperoo. Yeah, no, it's rapperooed. You didn't know it was rapperooed? What are you doing? Look, we're putting the Wicked Games as the... Is like a little bit of a thing at the beginning over there. Saving that for now. There we go. Thanks for coming out. Look, Hammer Jabber. We haven't done Hammer Jabber in a while. I'm going to put something over here that you can listen to. I Believe in You is probably one of my favorite songs in history, guys. We have to get the world to hear that one. So help me if you can. Let people know about it. It is live. It will be on the album in a few weeks. And I want to say thank you again to Trish Killian. The first that I know of that bought all 6 albums. And she did that yesterday live. She's like, I just came back from purchasing it. I got them all. Everything is Possible will be live tomorrow at 12. You guys ready for that? You heard it early on in the night. And it is possibly one of the best songs. Just because it gives you another push in the back. Everything is possible. Let me save this so we have it ready to go. 12 o'clock tomorrow. Oh yeah. Bow, bow. Chicka chicka. Dun dun dun. Chicka chicka. Bow, dun dun. So we did have a solid show again tonight, guys. Kicking it. You do know tomorrow's day 920 in a row, right? How dare we push towards 80 shows away from 1,000 in a row? Does anybody know any like news platforms or shows, other shows that would be interested in interviewing a guy who's been live for almost 1,000 days in a row for 2+ hours doing what we're doing here? If you do, let them all know. I'd be happy to be on anyone's show. I'm thinking that I got to start doing other shows, call-ins, you know, Zoom, whatever, do impressions, write them a song in real time, whatever. But I want to go out there and find new people to connect with. So if you have any suggestions or any shows that you watch as well as this show, and you're friendly enough with them, ask them if they'd be interested in interviewing a guy who's been live or going live for the rest of his life. Just as a story. See, you interested in interviewing a guy one night or just having a chat? That's what I do. I don't know how to interview. I just have a conversation. But I'd be open, you know, to talk with anyone, go on anyone's show, and just see where it goes, you know. So keep that in mind, and we'll see if there's anything like that. Sid, my brother, guys, don't forget when you go to my playlist that there is a Sid 45 clip, and you need to watch it because Sid 45 is like insane. And don't forget also that there's a new 5 more characters I think we have for the show. What are we doing over here? I can't believe I came up with Markzart and came up with Markgellan. No, Markgellan's another one. We already had that one. Markaelangelo. That's a good one. Markaelangelo. Look, I'm going to be painting Sistine. I'll get back to you. You got Markaelangelo'd. You didn't expect it. You're like, look, I'm good to go. I'm going to go to the Sistine. Sorry. You got Markaelangelo'd. I'm like, I can't. I'm in the middle painting the ceiling over there. The guy's touching the other they're doing this. they were doing this, and you're like, can I go to the system? I'm sorry, you got Markaelangelo. You got Markaelangelo. It's what to expect when I'm in the middle of painting a masterpiece on the ceiling of the Sistine. So just remember that Markaelangelo, Markzart, creating amazing pieces. The Mozart guy couldn't see a thing. I don't know if he could talk, I forget. But he definitely didn't play Markzart's Please. No, they were playing the MP3 versions. I gave him an old Walkman cassette player. And then they just recorded me on cassette and then played it back. That's what happened. I didn't want to give him MP3. I said, you know what? Let's just go with a Walkman. Oh my goodness, guys. So, don't forget, tomorrow, we do it all over again. So, until then, Bex, my friend, Sid, Jacqueline Grace, Jason Vickery, you missed some cool songs tonight. The first entry song of the night, after I ranted about the YouTube, whatever else is tech censorship. That song's being released tomorrow at noon, guys. Did I give you the link? Not sure if I gave you the link, but just go to my page at noon tomorrow, and I will see you live in the chat. Until then, Verte, Sig, thank you for your donation, Sig. Sage, Jason, Jacqueline, Sid, and Bex. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, you got to go away. You got to go away. Yeah, gotta go, baby. Go away right now. See you guys tomorrow. You got to go away.